What if one explosion could erase a whole civilization? That's exactly what happened to the mighty Minoans, and the truth is buried in volcanic ash. Before we unearth this ancient disaster, hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and join us as we travel back to one of the greatest natural catastrophes in human history. The Minoan civilization was one of the earliest advanced cultures in Europe. They lived on the island of Crete from around 3000 BCE to 1450 BCE. The Minoans were expert sailors and traders, dominating the Mediterranean. They built grand palaces, including the famous Palace of Knossos. Minoans used a written script known as Linear A, still undeciphered today. The volcanic island of Santorini, which was known in ancient times as Thera, was part of the Minoan sphere. Around 1600 BCE or 1628 BCE, if we go by tree ring data, the volcano erupted violently. It's actually one of the largest volcanic eruptions in recorded history. The eruption was over 100 times more powerful than the Hiroshima bomb. It may have created a massive caldera, the flooded island we now know as Santorini. The explosion obliterated the city of Akrotiri, a Minoan settlement on Thera. Akrotiri was buried in volcanic ash, preserving its buildings and frescoes for centuries. Interestingly, unlike Pompeii, no human remains were found, which, suggests there was an early evacuation. The eruption caused tsunamis up to 150 feet high. These massive waves hit Crete and other nearby islands, devastating coastal towns and changing lives forever. Volcanic ash covered hundreds of miles, darkening the skies for weeks on end. The ash disrupted agriculture and blocked sunlight, leading to, widespread crop failure. Some scientists believe the eruption led to what's called a volcanic winter. Weather records from China and ice cores in Greenland actually show global climate shifts around this time. The Minoans' food supply was likely severely damaged, making survival even harder. After the eruption, Minoan palaces and cities began to decline. Around 1450 BCE, Mycenaeans from mainland Greece invaded. The weakened state of Crete after the eruption made it, honestly, an easy target. The once great Minoan civilization vanished from history. Many scholars link the eruption directly to the fall of Minoan power. The eruption may have inspired the legend of Atlantis described by Plato. Atlantis was a powerful island civilization destroyed in a single day. Sound familiar? Frescoes from Akrotiri show a vibrant, artistic society lost to time. Some ancient Egyptian records mention a time of skyfire and darkness, and while Greek myths about God's wrath and floods might be connected to this catastrophe. Akrotiri was so well preserved, it's called the Pompeii of the Aegean. Excavations reveal multi-story buildings, plumbing, and vibrant art. The city was abandoned before the final blast, suggesting seismic warning signs. The eruption layers help date other ancient events, like the fall of civilizations in the region. No written Minoan records survive. We only know their fate from ruins and relics. The Thera eruption likely caused tremors felt across the Mediterranean. Tsunamis reached Egypt and the Levant, affecting trade and kingdoms. The destruction may have shifted the balance of power in the ancient world. It remains a warning that nature can erase empires in a moment. Today, the story of the Minoans reminds us how fragile civilizations can be, even the most advanced. The Minoans built palaces, painted masterpieces, and ruled the seas. But in the end, they couldn't outrun a volcano. What other lost civilizations are waiting to be discovered? Hit that like, share, and subscribe button for more buried truths and ancient secrets.